Hello students, today we will do the concept of unitization of the syllabus. This concept is part of the concept of the paper curriculum development, which is further a part of the content organization. So this is one part of content organization, unitization of the syllabus. I'll explain you one by one what is unitization of syllabus and what has to be written in it. Now let's understand what is unitization of syllabus. When the content of any subject and grade is organized under specific head of teaching or learning, different units, it is called unitization of the syllabus. For example, I have taken an example from the science subject of class 4th. In unit 1, the name is food. So there are two chapters, food, our basic need, and digestion and role of microbes, and one worksheet is also given. Similarly, in unit 2, the name of the unit is material, whereas chapter 3, after this chapter 2, the chapter 3 is clothes we wear, that is the material, then the solid, liquid and gas, and fifth one is soil. So similarly, this way it continues. So when we say what is unitization, that means that we are organizing one type of chapters under one roof. That is, under food we have this, both of the chapters are connected with each other. So now there are some basic principles of unitization of the syllabus. So what are these principles? First is the principle of continuity and sequence. That means these chapters which are connected to each other should have some continuity and sequence. That is, the chapter which is more difficult should come after the easier chapter. So then second is the principle of increasing breadth of application. That means difficult chapter should follow the easy chapter. First of all, easy chapter should be explained to the students, and then more difficult chapter should come, so that the breadth of application should increase with each chapter. Then third one is the principle of description followed by analysis. That means first of all, a description should be given, and then the analysis of the chapter should be given. First of all, it should describe that what is the, like in food, what are the basic, food is our basic needs, and then more analysis should be given regarding that. Then principle of unified picture means development of specific illustrations to explain the content should be done to build a unified picture from specific parts of the content covered in the units. So a unified picture should be presented whenever a chapter is taught. A unified picture along with the illustration should be presented to the students. Now let's come to fifth principle, that is principle of stipulated time and duration for covering each unit. So this is very, very important in unitization of the syllabus, that the syllabus unit should be divided in such a way that it should be covered in stipulated time and the duration. Last one is principle of learning experiences. Now unit should be planned according to need of the learning. What learning experiences we want to give to the child, accordingly evaluation exercises, worksheets should be given in the units. So they should be the principle of learning experience should be followed. After that, another topic about unitization is importance of unitization. So we are having here importance for the teachers, for students, for school and for the parents. Now for teachers, teacher can plan their classroom activities in a meaningful and productive manner according to the units. If they are planned units, so teachers can plan their classroom activities according to it in a very productive manner. Students, it gives students a specialized form of learning that supports associative familiarity of within and across domain associates. So they will have a associative familiarity with the first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, which are associated in a unit. So for the schools, it helps in working out a academic schedule in advance. So if the units are already planned, the school will work down on the academic schedule in advance only. For the parents, it is easy for the parents to help their children in studies in a planned manner. So this way we have completed the topic, unitization of the syllabus. This topic is part of the content organization of semester 2 curriculum development paper. So I hope the concept is